Also, if you've got questions between now and the end of the presentation, put them in the chat box and we'll address them at the end of the presentation. So welcome to the My Car Club presentation. We do this call every Monday evening at 8 o'clock. There's a possibility that we're going to be changing that and doing more of it. So I'll keep the Monday slot, but I may add in a couple of other slots later in the week. It depends what, just certain things that might be happening in the background that we might need more presentations. So what's the My Car Club presentation? The watchword is drive the car of your dreams. And that's really what we're trying to help people achieve. But I'm going to go through what's My Car Club all about. So if you watch what I'm talking about for 15 minutes, you'll never think the same about buying a car. Our aim is to put you in the driver's seat of your luxury dream car. We want to educate you and teach you how to look after your car as well as just get the dream car. And we want to bring you a raft of benefits and opportunities that are only available through My Car Club. And we want to disrupt the auto sales industry to introduce a better model to the world. So if we look at different ways of owning or driving a car, there's one of the things you can do.
Let me show you an online website that generates automated income from anywhere you have access to the internet. Now, honestly, you should just hit skip on this video unless you'd like to discover how you can use the world's simplest income generation website to deposit commissions in your own bank account every single day. And just so you're aware, this requires no experience whatsoever. It's completely set and forget, okay? No work whatsoever. You just turn it on and it works for you. It takes literally 15 minutes to set up and generates income for you and everyone else 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's nothing like this available on the internet. It's the perfect solution for any age, ability, or background. Doesn't matter if you've never done anything online except for maybe sending an email, you have all the skills you need to do this. And there's only 3 simple and free steps to get your new website earning for you, right? Now, if that's all you need to know, there's a register now button somewhere around this video on this page. Just click it and you'll jump over and you'll go through exactly the process to deposit commissions in your bank account daily. Okay. But if you want a little bit more information, I want to tell you that it's 100% secure. Everything is 100% secure. It's compatible with a phone, a tablet, a computer, a laptop. Doesn't matter as long as you have access to the internet. Whether you're on Wi-Fi, whether you're just on your cell phone at Starbucks, doesn't matter, it will work for you. You can receive weekly direct payments right into your bank account. We've sent thousands of these payments out already. It's available worldwide, which is super exciting for me and for everyone else. Worldwide availability. There's no technical experience required whatsoever. Like I said, if all you know how to do is to send an email, you can use this. You don't need to know how to build a website, maintain a website, anything like that. You don't have to do any selling or any phone calls, no selling at all. And you don't have to download or install anything. A website does all the work for you, okay? Now, I want you to understand something. It takes 15 minutes to get the whole thing set up for yourself. 3 simple steps, 15 minutes. But I want you to understand that you should not be delaying because fast movers, early movers have the biggest jump start here, okay? Although this website works best, the more people that are involved with it, it works fastest for the people to get started right now. So if you click and get started right now, even if you don't have time to finish the setup, you can come back later and finish it up because your spot will be reserved. Now, let's be honest, you're on YouTube, you're watching videos, so you obviously have a few minutes available. Maybe you have 10 or 15 minutes available to watch videos. Why not spend that time setting up an income generation website for yourself that's completely automated and pulls down cash for you 24/7, 365, and you can just get paid? Why don't you do that instead of watching videos, or just click the button, register, come back, watch your videos and finish setting it up, okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to show you exactly how it works. I want to show you exactly what happens when you click that button and show you exactly how easy it is. So let's jump on over. Okay, so as soon as you hit the register now button, this is exactly where you're going to end up. As you can see, it's got all the same information right here. There's more information that you can see on this site. As you can see, there's a video here you can watch. It'll give you an exact demo and show you exactly how everything works and how this system was set up. I recommend you look at that if you want to. Otherwise, you can just get going. As you can see, there are a few of our users here. It says cell phone cash has given me a way to generate hundreds per day without having to learn any new skills skills, leave my house, or really do anything at all except cash the checks I receive every week. That's from Simon S. in Salt Lake City, Utah. Says that Francis down here in Rochester, New York, which she says, I signed up yesterday and just followed the simple steps. It took about 15 minutes. And then today I logged in and saw that I'd made $130. I've tried a lot of different things over the years, and this is the first time I've ever made any money. You guys are the best. Thank you, Francis. Here is Eddie. Eddie says, it was great to get a commission so soon. I really hope this is the start to my getting bigger commissions, and your support team is the best I've ever seen. Thanks a lot, Eddie. I appreciate that. So I'm going to click confirm your email right here. It's going to take me back up to the top, and all you got to do is enter your email address. You can enter your best email address. I'm going to just enter a demo first name and my email as demo@demo.com. Obviously, you want to use your best email and your real identity so that you can actually get the checks sent to you. Otherwise, it won't work. And you'll see here, there is a part here that says we need more users from Philadelphia now. That's actually where I'm located here in Philadelphia in the United States. And it looks like there are positions available. This page will tell you if those positions are available where you are. So you want to check here first and make sure there are available positions for you. So you're going to plug in your email here and then hit confirm my email now and go to step 2. So what happens on the next page, I'm going to show you what it all looks like on the second page. You're going to go through this very, very simple application process just so we can make sure you're the right person for this website and that you'll be able to access it. So do you have reliable access to the internet? Of course, you need access to the internet. How much money are you hoping to generate with your new website? Will you be a trustworthy website partner? Do you have a bank or PayPal account to receive the money your website generates for you? Sometimes we change these questions, but generally something simple like this. Once you're done, you're going to hit the submit now to see if you qualify for your own cell phone cash website. I'm not going to hit the submit button just because there is a fast mover's advantage, and I don't want to take anyone's advantage away by moving on to the third step. But it'll take you to a third page where you get your actual website set up right now, plus a ton of bonuses we're giving to early subscribers this month. So like I said, I'm not going to hit submit, but that's all you got to do for your third step. And I'll go back to the main page, and that's it, really. How long did that take? Literally maybe 3 minutes. It'll take you about 10 to go through the whole process. But 3 simple steps, completely automated website solution, and it's available to you today if it's available in your area. Remember, you want to just check and see if it's available. And if it is, please just go through this process, get this automated income solution set up for yourself, 24/7, 365 automated income generated for you. I hope to see you inside the website and for you to see those checks that you can cash yourself. I'll talk to you soon.
After this video, your life is never going to be the same. So I need you to stop whatever you're doing and give me your undivided attention. Okay?
500, 1,000, even 2,000 a day. I love you. Thank you so much.
I can't tell you how good this feels. For the first time in my life, I bought something online and I got way more than my money's worth.
So I just kind of lucked out because a friend of mine had an invitation. He couldn't come, so he gave it to me.
Over $2,300 per day on average. I cannot tell you how good it feels.
$76,000 in 4 months. I was a little skeptical at first, but I'm so glad that I decided to give it a chance. I legit make money in my sleep. You could have kept this technology to yourself, but you didn't. You decided to share it with us.
And the gurus, they just give you a lot of BS. Like, I don't even think they know what they're talking about. I don't even think they make money doing their own thing. I realized right away that he is the real deal. All you do is you get paid. You just get paid. $3,072.
Maybe a friend sent you here or somebody owes you a big favor. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay? You're here now. That's what's important. And you're going to get your shot at this new system.
Do buy a car on finance, and the problem with that is it's expensive upfront costs. The interest on the finance is expensive. It's a long-term commitment, 2, 3, 4 years, maybe even more. Somebody was telling me the other day they were looking at cars in some parts of the world. Cars are on an 8-year finance package just because of the cost of them. If you default on the finance, then you lose the vehicle. And when they take the vehicle away, I'm sure you know, that normally leaves you with a big debt as well. So you've gone from having a nice car to not having the car and also now having a big debt. At the end of the finance period, there's a balloon payment generally. And as soon as you drive the car off the forecourt of the dealership, you can lose as much as 25% of the value of that car on day one. So by the time you get that car and you paid for it, it's really not worth very much at all. Similarly, if you can buy a car with cash, but if you do that, that's a much better option than financing, but then your cash is not available for other things. For example, holidays or security for, if you're ill or, the house falls down or something, or maybe you're trying to build a college fund for your children, or maybe you're having children or thinking of having children. So, babies and nursery and all that sort of stuff is expensive. So if your cash is tied up in a car, it's not available for these other things. And again, the car loses up to 25% value on day one. If you lease a car, you've got the worst of both worlds. You've got expensive upfront costs and expensive interest and a long-term commitment and no ownership. Or if you do want to own the car at the end, then there's a balloon payment of quite a lot of money. And if you default on the lease, then you lose the vehicle and it creates a debt for you. So, like I say, the worst of both worlds. Or you can rent a car, and renting is expensive on a pay-as-you-go basis. You're liable for the loss or damage, therefore you pay quite a lot of money in insurance. And prices may vary without warning. And at the end of it, you don't have a car. You return the car rental, and that's the job done. So these are different ways we have at the moment of owning a car. And what you notice is they are all great for the lease companies. They're all great for the car manufacturer or the car dealer. They're not good for us as the customer. We get a really raw deal with all 4 of these different options. Other problems are they've got expensive upfront costs. There's a long-term commitment, maintenance for tyres, windscreen servicing and so on. And unless you pay for an extra package or on the lease, then but then you're paying for that anyway. You have to pay for the annual road fund. You need your insurance, which can sometimes cost a lot of money. You breakdown cover. And you ask yourself, is there a better way than all this expense, all this commitment, and all this hassle? And the answer is yes, there is. It's called My Car Club. And that's what we're going to talk about now. So My Car Club, we want you to get behind the wheels of your dream machine. I'm going to read through this disclaimer word for word so that it's, there's no errors. No misunderstandings. My Car Club is a subscription-based club membership with referral incentives. Okay, so just remember that right from the very word go, it's a club membership. It may require significant effort and dedication to achieve success. Results may vary based on various factors, including individual effort. Furthermore, we do not guarantee the success of any individual, nor do we make any promises or representations about potential earnings or profits. Any earnings or income statements made by our company or affiliates are solely for informational purposes and not guarantees of actual earnings. It's important to do your own due diligence before joining any network marketing opportunity, including reviewing our company's policies, compensation plan, and product offerings. By subscribing to My Car Club program, you acknowledge and agree to the terms and conditions outlined in our policies and this disclaimer.
Finding apprentices hasn't been easy, but with the Canadian Apprenticeship Service, there's up to $20,000 in apprentice hiring grants available to help. Find apprentices for construction and manufacturing Red Seal trades. Apply for your grant at apprenticesearch.com/CAS.
So I said it's an exclusive membership club. So what do you get in your membership package? First and foremost, you get a car magazine. Okay, so the type of people that want to join My Car Club are people who like cars. They want to know about cars, keep up to date with the latest technology and innovations, the different models and the different power systems and so on. So they like to know, they like to be informed about cars. So we have Car Club magazine. And we have car newsletters as well. And the newsletters are more relevant information to the membership, to My Club, not just about cars in general, but specific to My Car Club. Part of the membership subscription gives you entitlement to go to car shows. Some of the car shows you'll be able to get free entrance. I don't know if it includes monster trucks or car museums, but that's the sort of thing, you know, and car shows in Birmingham and I forget where Motown is, but that sort of car show, sometimes the entrance will be free, sometimes it'll just be reduced because you're a member. Detailing workshops, we have a series of workshops that you can tune into, you can watch, and it will teach you how to do different things with your car, how to keep it up together, how to improve it, make small improvements, and generally be a good custodian, a good steward of your vehicle so that it maintains its value and it's a pleasure to drive. And there's also going to be some further training in lots of different areas as it becomes available. So we'll make it available to you. And above and beyond all of that, which is great for, you know, if you just have that as your membership, that would be tremendous. But we've also thrown in the bucket an opportunity to get your dream car and an opportunity to earn residual income. So I'm going to start talking about that now. But how do we get started in My Car Club? First and foremost, you need to pay an account setup fee. And the account setup fee is $165. But right now, because we're in pre-launch now for the next 2 weeks, you get a founder's discount. You become a founder member if you're in pre-launch. So you get a discount of $55. You only pay $110 for all of those benefits I've just told you about. And then once your account is set up, then you pay a monthly subscription of $33 a month, or you can pay annually, and instead of $360 a month, which is what you would normally pay, sorry, instead of $396 a year, which is what you would normally pay, you get 1 month for free, and you only pay $360 for the year. Okay, so you can drive your dream car for just $33 a month. So as well as all these other benefits, you can get to drive your dream car all in the same price of that subscription. It's a Mercedes-Benz C-Class or equivalent. The equivalent price is about $40,000. Included in the package is insurance, maintenance or servicing costs. Sorry, let me go back. Road tax and breakdown cover. All you need to do is add fuel, jump in the car and drive. So these are company cars that are owned by the company and given to you. And in a country where the company cannot provide cars, you'll get $1,000 every month to cover all of the above costs. And I'm pretty sure you'd agree that you can get a very nice car if you've got $1,000 a month to spend on the car, the insurance, the maintenance, the road tax, and the breakdown cover. $1,000 a month will get you a very nice car indeed. So that's the car, and we're going to add in now the residual income. So we go beyond just the car. Tier 1 is where you've introduced 120 people to My Car Club. Now, why would you do that? There's a couple of reasons. One is My Car Club have, like all companies do, they have an advertising budget. So they could go out and put adverts on television and the radio, in the newspapers, on the internet, and so on. But the problem with that type of advertising is it's hit and miss. You know how much you're going to spend, but you don't know what your return's going to be from doing that. So a much better way, the company feels a much better way of doing it is to reward people for bringing their friends to My Car Club. Because if you reward somebody after they've joined, then you know how much you're only paying out your advertising budget once you've had the results. So I'm going to show you how to make up tier 1 in a minute, but 120 members that you've brought into My Car Club will qualify you at tier 1, and you get the car. That's it. It's as simple as that. 120 members, you get the car. If you don't want the car, then you can get $1,000 every month. Tier 2 is now you've got 240 members. So you bring in another 120 members and you get the car, plus you get $1,500 a month, every month. Tier 3, you bring in another 120 members, you get the car plus $4,000 a month. Tier 4, you bring in another 120 members and you get the car plus $7,000 every month. Tier 5, you bring in 120 members, you get a car plus $10,000 a month. Okay, so in total there, you've got 600 members. And if you know anything about networking or building clubs of this type, or subscriptions, membership, a club with only 600 members is not a massive club. It's a relatively easy thing to do. You get 600 people who are enthusiastic about cars to join My Car Club for all the advantages that they get that I outlined earlier. Plus, they get a car thrown into the bargain. Plus, they've got the option for the additional income. So there's a little caveat there, and that is that for tier 1, you can only count 40 people from any one leg, and for tiers 2 to 5, you can count 100 people from any one leg, which is a tremendous benefit. It really is good.
Show visitors they're safe on your site with an SSL certificate. You'll get a lock icon next to your URL to show your website is safe and boost your Google rankings, all with 24/7 expert support and a money-back guarantee. Start today at GoDaddy.ca.
Sending to the US shouldn't have you driving across the border in a car packed with boxes just to save money. Sendo is shipping designed for small businesses, and you need fair rates to get a fair shot at selling across the border. Get the cheapest door-to-door service to the US with Sendo. Ship to anywhere in the States right from your doorstep, all for a fraction of what you'd pay with Canada Post. Wherever you're sending from, we'll get your package to your customers on time and in one piece. Every package comes with free tracking and coverage, and every shipment is always 100% carbon neutral at no extra cost. Have your money go far and savings go even further. Sendo. Get your free account now.
So the first thing that happens is you are talking to a friend of yours about My Car Club and why you're so excited about it, why you like it. And they say, well, I'd like to have a look at that. So you show them, you bring them to a presentation like this, you give them a video like this, and they want to get involved. And as soon as they get involved, you get a $55 commission. So every time somebody joins from your referral link, you receive $55. Okay, so let me show you how that works out now into building that tier 1. I said how to achieve tier 1, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So this is you. You've got excited about My Car Club, got involved, paid your money, and you introduce person A, and because of that, you receive a direct bonus of $55. You also introduce person B, and you get a direct bonus of $55, and you introduce person C, and you get a direct bonus of $55. So that's tremendous. You've got $165 back, which is far more than you spent to actually get involved in the first place. But an additional bonus, and the company's always looking for ways to give us more money. They've got this thing called a fast track bonus. So if you do all of that within 30 days, you get a fast track bonus of another $110. And even better than that is that 30 days, if you got involved more than 30 days ago, that's still open to you now, because this first 30-day period will close when we launch in Dubai in 2 weeks' time. So you've still got a few more weeks to get this 30 days bonus. In total, then, you've received $275. Okay, so you get $275, which is far more than you paid out to join in the first place. So A, B, and C are on your level 1. Now, you want to know how to achieve tier 1. A says to you, well, I want to get $275 the same way that you did. What do I do? You say, well, do what I did. Go and introduce 3 people. And B and C do exactly the same. So they're level 1 now. They've got their own A, B, and C, which is on your level 2. You've got 9 people on your level 2. And so we teach those people to do exactly the same. And so on level 3 now, you've got 27 people. And on level 4, if they do the same, you've got 81 people. And the beauty of that is you've now got 40 people in each of these 3 legs, which is 120 members, which is you've achieved tier 1. That's it. That's all you had to do. Within 4 levels, you've achieved tier 1 and you've got a car. So you qualify for the car now. They'll order the car for you. You'll have it within a month or 5 or 6 weeks. Okay. So it's as simple as that. There is nothing very, very difficult about it at all. But again, I said the company are constantly looking for ways to give us more money. So they looked at this and they said, well, 120 for people just to, when they first get started, they don't know much about My Car Club. Can we do something sort of halfway? So they did. So there's a bonus level in there as well. So you introduce A, B, and C in exactly the same way, but let's suppose A, B, and C can't introduce 3 people each. They can only introduce 2. But these people can introduce 3 because they're a bit smarter, but they can only introduce, for example, 2. Okay, so this is a much smaller business than we were looking at just now when you achieve tier 1. But what you achieve now is you've got 20 in each of those 3 legs, which is 60 members, and that qualifies you for a bonus. And the bonus is $300 per month, every month, until you achieve tier 1 or tier 2. Okay, so you can achieve this. We're seeing people achieve this in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It really isn't that difficult to do. So it's a win-win situation. And the company has also put together another win-win situation, which is if you don't manage to achieve the car within a certain period of time, then they reduce the criteria for you. And they can also, if you don't want to reduce the criteria for you to achieve the car, they'll give you some free gifts. So let's just have a look at that.
MyCarClub.com No Claim Bonus. No Claim Bonus is designed to create a win-win scenario for people who have not yet achieved the car bonus. If you have not qualified for the car by the end of year 2, the company gives you 2 options. You can either take a holiday or qualify for the car with just 99 people instead of 120. The good part is that even when you take holiday, you don't lose the people you have signed up with in your team. Just that criteria remains 120. Upon completion of year 3, the company gives you 2 options again. You can either take a luxury holiday or reduce the criteria further and get your car with just 90 people. It gets even easier. At the end of year 4, you can qualify for a car with 78 people only, or take a resort holiday. Finally, at the end of year 5, you can either get a holiday for 2 or reduce your criteria to just 50%. That means you can qualify for your luxury car by just referring 1 person a month, 60 people in 60 months. And this means almost everyone can qualify for a car.
Okay, so this is what the cartoon guy was talking about. If you aren't very good at introducing people to this, 1 person per month gives you 60 people in 60 months, and you still qualify for a car. But bear in mind that you still get all the benefits, all the other benefits of the car club membership. And this also presupposes that some of the people you introduce in those 60 months don't introduce anybody at all. And that's really not very likely to happen. Okay, so 1 person per month, 60 people in 60 months is I'll be amazed if I ever see that happen, because it happens much, much quicker than that. No guarantees, of course. I don't know you, and I don't know how many people you know.
What is today's showstopper at TSC? Amazing kitchenware, home favorites, or top electronics? Shop a new Today's Showstopper, the best offer of the day, every day at TSC.
So the benefits of getting your luxury car through My Car Club, I went through just now the challenges with getting a car through some of the normal channels. The benefits are there's no large lump sums of money up front. There's no finance required. There's no expensive interest payments. It's impossible to default and end up in debt. There's no long-term commitment. There's no insurance payments. There's no servicing and maintenance payments. There's no road tax annual payment. And there's no breakdown cover payments. You keep your cash to do with exactly what you want. You get an automatic upgrade of the vehicle after 3 years. And after 3 years, the car is signed over to you. You own that vehicle at the end of the 3-year period. No balloon payment, no extra additional payments. That's it, the car gets signed over to you. And that's as well as all the member subscription benefits that I went through initially. So we're going to hear a testimonial now from one of our recent Car Club winners. Now, Car Club's only been going, we're still in pre-launch. We've been in pre-launch about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And we really only started getting good at this a couple of weeks ago. And so here's somebody who achieved a car in that short space of time. We gave out 3 cars in Birmingham yesterday, and we've got 3 to give out in the United States in a couple of days' time or a couple of weeks' time. They've already qualified for them. And then we've got some more to give out in the UK in about the next 30 days. So let's just listen to this testimonial.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm here in Birmingham at headquarters, and we just witnessed the car giveaway ceremony, where company have answered the biggest question ever that everyone was asking all across the globe. The biggest question that everyone had is, will company give out the cars? And today, company have answered that question by giving out not just 1 car, but 3 cars. There were 3 individuals who have already won the car within the first 30 days of pre-launch of My Car Club. That gets to show us how big My Car Club is growing. And that also gets to show us the company have once again kept to their words and delivered. But this is just start. We have so many other individuals that are close to winning cars in the US, in Europe, in UK, as well as in Nigeria. And there'll be so many other countries where people will be winning these cars. For me, I'm excited that I got to win this car and show you guys what's possible. But this is just the beginning, because real work for me starts now. Because my goal is to help create and help at least 10 individuals achieve these cars within the next 60 days and help create 50 6-figure earners by end of December 2023 through My Car Club. With that being said, ladies and gents, I want to thank you all and congratulate you all for being part of this phenomenal opportunity. Together, we're going to make it happen for you. Remember, you're in the business for yourself, but never by yourself. See you on the other side.
Okay, so exciting stuff. We've started My Car Club. It's still in pre-launch. We've already got some cars being given away, and we've got more on the way. Now, because we're in pre-launch, we have to get to a launch situation. And when you've registered with My Car Club in the back office, you can buy a ticket to go to the launch in Dubai, which is in 2 weeks' time. It's on the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th of May. The main event being on the 14th of May with a big business launch session and a big party. Again, now, listen to this ticket price. You will not believe how little you have to pay to go to this. $199 per person, which is a twin sharing room, or if you want a room to yourself or take your partner with you, it's $399 for a double room. Okay, and the tickets include 3 nights stay in a luxury hotel, 3 breakfasts, 2 dinners, entrance to the event, plus entrance to the party. Okay, so you can get your tickets from the back office. You can pay with commissions that you've earned. You can pay with bonuses you've earned. Okay, if all else fails, you can pay with real money. Okay, so that's awesome. And if you decide to go there, look me up. I'm going to be there, and I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you, because if you've never been on one of these corporate events before, you need to go. It's such fun to be there with in that sort of rarefied atmosphere with people who are positive thinking, hardworking, like-minded people. You'll never experience anything quite like it. So I really recommend just get there if you possibly can. Get there and soak up the atmosphere, enjoy it. And if you haven't got your car sorted out before you go, then come back and just work your socks off just for a few weeks. You know, it won't take you long at all. It's not a long-term proposition. Work your socks off for a few weeks and get yourself qualified for the car. So thank you for attending my presentation. If this is the first time you've seen this video or first time you've seen this presentation, you want to know how do you get involved? And the answer is you contact the person who invited you to this Zoom meeting or the person that sent you this video. My question to you is, will your next car be through the innovative, reliable, massively inexpensive My Car Club, or will you just stick with the same old way that we've always done it, with all the problems, all the hassle, the bad